All right, you get a free little ramble today because normally when I would feel like rambling, I would like stream, but um, even the past few times I've done that lately, even for where we're at, I've gotten like no viewers, which means like literally sometimes sub one. Like usually I can get 3, and that's all I need. But my point is, I'm angry and I just want to rant about it. And so like I still play Minecraft. I still play Skyblock. I would say it's my main game, but well, it's hard for me to say it's not my main game. That's my playtime. That's a lot of playtime. I will admit that is a lot. A lot of people would be like, that's unhealthy. You could say that. I don't know. It's over 6 years, so that's like fucking 800 hours a year. That's a lot. That averages out to like 2-3 hours a day consistently. But it could be worse. It could be better. Anyways, I play this game a lot, so I care about it. So when I see things get done, or rather even not done, it frustrates me because like I know enough about games to, in my opinion, believe that I understand to a certain degree how they should be maintained, how they should be ran. Not everything, of course. I don't really have experience. I mean, my job, my career is kind of in the esports industry, but it's not in game development. But like, I have found myself actually losing interest lately, which is like not something I thought would happen really ever. I mean, the entirety of pretty much since I had moved out when I was like going to college, this was pretty much how I chose to spend almost every bit of free time that I had. And I don't regret it. I'm not like, oh my god, I wasted my life or whatever. Like, no, I enjoy it. That's kind of the point of things, so do it like that. But I have found myself losing a bit of interest lately. Because 2 main reasons. 1, we're not getting updates, and 2, they're just announcing updates and then they don't give us any. And it's like, I don't know every financial part of Hypixel, right? But like, you're making enough money to have an update, right? Like, okay, right now, Tuesday's come and gone. If you don't know, Tuesdays are typically like a Skyblock update day. I think this is like the 4th Tuesday we've gone without an update. Well, I'm a Skyblock player. I'm crying because I don't get an update every few weeks. But like, it's an MMO. It's kind of the norm, right? Especially big MMOs, especially one that has the ability to make as much money as this game does because the player base is so dedicated. You just saw my playtime, right? Also, my internet's trash, dude. But like, the last time we didn't have an update this long, it was like 2.5 months, not specifically just 1. And then we got the foraging update after like 5 years of waiting. Now, was that too long? Yes, it was. But it was a great update. I guess I could just show you. I played the fuck out of it. It was hella fun. Reasonable playtime, and I have like 100% of the XP from it, even including attributes now. So like, cool, fun. And I remember being frustrated at the time because we didn't really know this was coming next, and it was like 2.5 or 3 months from the last major update, which was Bayou, which is what I'm trying to do right now. I don't know why my internet's been so terrible. It might even just genuinely be Hypixel, but whatever. Just took so long for that update, and I remember it being frustrating. Then we got, the most hyped update ever. Like, we were being teased and begging for it and being told it was happening for 5 or 6 years. And now another month has come and gone pretty much without like another update. Like, sometimes they could do literally like a small update and it's something. We get this mob type update and that's something. Like, give us something. But the issue is they have announced 16 or whatever the fuck. I mean, Skyblock YouTubers cover the number. I don't know the exact amount. 16 sounds about right. But almost all of them that have been announced, I'm so crazy hyped for. and I would actually think make me care about this game. But instead, we just get all these updates announced, and we get nothing. It's been like close to a year, if not an entire year, since they announced like Glaciate Tunnel Part 2 or whatever. Like, where is that? The Great Glaciate Lake? Like, okay, that got announced. I instantly messaged my best friend who doesn't play this game. I would love to play it with him. He's like, dude, that will make me come back and want to play. Like, ice fishing, like, huge fishing update, maybe new fishing levels, all these new pets. And they added a penguin pet, which is, like, perfect perks for the update. And it's been, like, 10 months. We've heard, like, nothing. It's just like, okay, I guess. Like, do they just think of an update and announce it instantly and never work on it or even get anywhere? It's just, if you're going to announce updates, please follow through and release them. Ideally in a consistent pattern. Because the thing is, I'm annoyed that we haven't had an update in a month, because when we get one next, I have a feeling it's going to be just a small update that doesn't do much, and that's going to absolutely kill my motivation for this game. I have not been playing this game as much lately, mainly because Hades 2 came out, and I'm just fucking grinding that. I have like 120 hours in that game. It is fun as fuck. And it's actually like socially relevant, so I can actually have conversations with people about a video game. It's crazy. But like, we just need content. We need them to just deliver on the updates that they announce. Because I'm telling you, I'm not gonna say I've single-handedly funded an update. I've spent money on this game, but nothing that crazy. My salary is not good enough for me to warrant, you know, as much money as I would like to put in, because I like coins. But even if I actually had a lot of money, I wouldn't really be spending much of it here right now, because I just don't support what they're doing. Like, what are they doing? What are we doing, dude? We're announcing like over a dozen updates, and on the ones that do come out aren't really that. Don't really release the updates consistently. We don't communicate or push it on alpha. Where is the Dungeon Breaker, dude? That came on alpha like more than a month ago. I can say that much. If my timing's wrong, it's embarrassing. But we had like 2-3 iterations, and I understand. They're nervous to add stonking into the game. That, I don't know. There could be certainly glitches, but we've had alpha. We've surely ironed out the bugs. We've had feedback, which they're like, yeah, we need to get better at taking that. Then fucking take it, dude. And like, they just don't release the update. Because the next update's, it's gotta be that, right? They're doing something on the alpha, but like, it can't be that big a content update to warrant like how they're acting right now. Like, this is a third of the wait between like our last big drought, quote unquote, and then we got the most hyped update of like 6 years. They don't have that excuse now, you know. Everything they've just announced in the past year or two. Plus, the issue was like, oh, you know, 1.21, it was so hard to pour Skyblock, a base Minecraft 1.8 thing, to that and make it functional and not like completely break the game. And honestly, I get that. I've hardly ever touched modern Minecraft until the foraging update came out, and then I got more into it because I got more used to it, and I made a server for like me and all my coworkers in the modern version. So now I understand it. I'm not gonna say I'm well versed in it, you know. Throw me in 1.8, I know what's up. 1.21, I'm like, what? I haven't even touched copper golems yet, but I can understand why that's confusing, but they clearly ironed out the kinks or whatever the fuck of it, because they released the foraging update. So logically speaking, content should accelerate, but it doesn't. And even since then, they've announced a lot fucking more. Like, I think we got the Diana V2 announcement. Where is that? Also, where are fucking Paul and Aatrox's 4th Mayor perks from the Better Mayor update, which was over a year ago at this point? Which, granted, that is a phenomenal update. But then why did they say, hey, we're going to make some elections hidden while giving the incentive for players to kind of pair mayors and ministers in order to get most effects. So like you actually want to know what you're voting so you can make informed decisions to logically play to the meta in a sense and get good perks. And then they add hidden elections and they don't take the feedback of, hey, this is fucking annoying because we can't actually plan what we would want. And every time it just results in like Diaz being minister because everyone's like, all right, we'll just get a good mayor next time or something. But like, this is pretty incoherent. I'm just annoyed, dude. Because like, what are we doing? I wanna grind this game again. Like, and it's not even like, oh, I want to play with friends. It's so much fun. Like, no, I don't really have friends I play Skyblock with. It's just the game I've enjoyed the most. Honestly, probably ever. And certainly over just the years. And they're just doing nothing with it right now. And like, you're making money. You're selling fire sales. You oversold that sheep fire sale, and you know so many people even bought gems to even have a chance to buy it, and those that didn't get it just spent it on cookies or whatever anyways. So you got all the capital from that. Where is the reinvesting of the funds to release the updates that you announced a fucking year ago? It's like, what are we doing, man? And all of these updates they announced, it's not like the most game-breaking thing. It's not like a huge new island. Now granted, next update or the update after that, it could be one of the new islands they announced, you know, like Lotus Atoll, oh, Guardian Slayer, Trophy Frogs. Cool. Let us know that's coming next. Because maybe next Tuesday we'll get an update, and then it's just gonna be Dungeon Breaker. And like, as somebody who doesn't care about dungeons, okay, cool. Update. I'll be happy. But like, we got like 15 more you said are coming. Where are they? Cancel some. Combine them. Change the scope so they're small. Like, just make it make sense. Video games right now, they're just, everything they're doing to spite me, man. Pocket, I'm telling you, this deluxe pack completely kills my motivation. It's a good thing for new players, absolutely, but it's stupid. Also, where's this alligator? Whatever. I'm mad. I'm also mad because like right before I started this, we were killing a Titanoboa, and I couldn't even really roll for the drop. This dude hits it with a hunt axe. And then he gets it with the black hole. What are you doing? Why? I get it. I get it. Like, listen. Cool. You made 1.6 mil off of a kill. I don't think I got Bestiary. I don't know if he did. But, like, you have no chance of rolling for the drops. It's just, to me, it's not worth it. I guess it is. It just seems like gambling or something. But, like, it's all about the Bestiary. That's why I'm fishing right now. I wouldn't be playing this right now if Marina wasn't mayor. And I'm like half an hour in and I'm just bored. Because it's like, all right, where the fuck's the content? So I'm like, I'm going to just record so I can entertain myself for 10 minutes. Whatever. Make it make sense. I just want an update, man. That's all I want. It's been too long. I'm really not asking for much. I'll tell you what. This is stupid. Release Hoppity RNG meter. I don't need it. I have all 5 divines. I'm fucking 369 in the Chocolate Factory leaderboard. This is the most substantially amazing thing I've ever accomplished in my entire 25 years of life. You release a small update that won't even impact me positively, and I'll be content because you followed through and announced and released one thing you announced, and some players might enjoy it. Like, just give us something, man. I don't like. Okay. I'm losing my mind. That's it. I just wanted to talk for a little bit. Thanks for listening. That's all I got. See ya.